talk to a female and be like, hey bitch, what you wearing? And it's all good. Let me say that. Let me say that. With a little bit of bass in my voice. It's going to be a problem. You know, if you got a dude running down the street in a mini skirt or a tutu or something like that with a pink mohawk, and, you know, that's all right. What's wrong with that? It's 2009. That's acceptable, right? You know, even when you got little children wondering what's going on, man, these children are growing up with some real fucked up impressions of what adult life is all about. But I digress. The point is, let me keep it moving, because I know y'all like motion. I got ADHD, so I need motion anyway. This is not just a social and cultural onslaught. We're being bombarded in a whole lot of ways, and if you don't believe me, I'm going to really take you down to some deep science. The chemicals that are in our food and in our water have certain properties to them. Scientists are finding that certain chemicals that are abundant in ghetto food, ghetto water, ghetto plastic, fumes from certain companies that be in our neighborhoods, have this one common characteristic. They all seem to lead to cancer, particularly testicular cancer, which keeps you from reproducing, as well as they change hormones. They're endocrine disruptors that affect your hormones. What does that mean? That means that little boys, as babies, are being born with weird genitalia defects. They're starting to come out more and more like girls. And their hormones are off. They're more and more like girls. And this is happening in poor communities throughout the world, but particularly in America. Particularly in America. You want to look them up. Some of them are called BHPs or BHAs. Let me see. It's all in my book. There's phthalates. What else? Just look up endocrine disruptors. Look up how the fish in the waters off of Jamaica have been so affected by these chemicals that are coming from, you know, the water stream, that the fish are changing gender from male to female. Meanwhile, the girls, what's happening with them? They going through puberty earlier and earlier. That's why you got little 9 and 12-year-old girls, 11-year-old girls going through puberty so early. It's making everything more feminine. See, they scared of a man, but they ain't scared of a man that's not fully a man. Now, I know you can make that argument that, oh, they men too. They're just as much a man as you are. Because you know black women are the #1 advocates for black male homosexuality. Nobody defends black male homosexuality like black women. Because it's all good until you find out it's your dude. And then you start being a little bit more critical. But you know, they sold that to you. They said, oh, this is okay. You have to be tolerant of everything. But you be the same one with your gay shopping buddies complaining there ain't no real men around. But what about the dude that's your homeboy? You ain't got no problems with him. You don't got no problems with him sleeping around. You don't got no problems with what he be doing. You don't have no problems with the fact that he's sleeping with men and women. Might be sleeping with you. We got to stop being so permissive, man. We got to start being a little bit more critical. I'm not saying that we need to have no campaign against gay people. I don't have a problem with the people. I got a problem with the situation. I got a problem with what they're pushing on us. And I got a problem with who's pushing it on us. Because if you fighting for gay rights, you must have forgotten the fact that the people in power are mostly homosexuals themselves. Don't you watch the news? These dudes that are making the policies, that are creating the economic situation that we're in, that are creating this onslaught that we're being bombarded with, these record execs, these other people that are coming up with these laws, most of them are homosexuals. And I'm talking about they flagrant with it too. Airport bathrooms, truck stop restrooms, in public, pages. I'm talking about little 15-year-old boys that came to work at the White House thinking he was going to get a little job, get some political experience. Nah, you got him sucking dick. So what are you fighting? Who are you fighting? You fighting for gay rights against gay people in power? That don't make no sense. So you should start thinking maybe the fight is not for homosexuality. The fight really should be against the people that oppress us. And it should be for freedom from oppression. But we don't see that because we're so distracted with other issues. What can I tell you though? Because I know if you got your views, it's kind of like Christmas. I could tell you Christmas is a holiday based in pagan traditions, co-opted by a Christian emperor and used today for economic reasons so the American economy stays afloat. And I could tell you all that, and I could tell you that millions of people go into debt and go broke trying to buy their kids gifts and then lying, starting a foundation of lying to their kids, telling them that some other man done bought them some gifts, having the kids looking at you not only like a liar, but also you not getting the credit for the hard work that you put in, then you in debt for the rest of the year looking stupid for a tradition that's not even originally yours. I could tell you all that. But homie, if you love Christmas, you ain't gonna hear a word of what I just said. Same thing. If you are a new age fan of homosexuality and the white man has told you that homosexuality is the best thing since sliced bread, you're gonna look at me like I'm the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. The bad guy is the one that's lying to you. The bad guy is the one that's creating the conditions. The bad guy is the one that's got it to where in high schools in Atlanta, almost 40 to 50% of the boys that are still in school are gay. Now, does that statistically sound right to you? Does that sound right that 50% of a male population could be gay naturally? Even if you make the argument for being natural. Did that make sense to you? We're getting bombarded and y'all don't even want to fight the ones bombing us. Y'all rather fight me. Stop being real. Peace.